Back to the Blue Couches for our final guest today, Kevin Bayers with the United States Postal Service. And you come almost every year like clockwork to tell us about Stamp Out Hunger.
Yes.
Hi, Kevin. Nice to have you.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, and back on the Blue Couches. This happens just once a year, right? Stamp Out Hunger?
Yes, it's always the second Saturday in May.
And it's pretty easy.
It's the easiest way you can do volunteering in Erie, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And all around the United States.
It's a national
we
drive.
are the largest one-day food drive of the year.
Yeah. So basically it's non-perishables, anything that you would give to a food pantry, right?
Exactly. Non-perishable food items. We like to think anything that you're going to pull out of your cupboard or your pantry. So we don't want anything that's going to spoil.
Right. And you just simply leave it by your mailbox where your mail carrier normally stops, right?
It's just that simple.
Yeah. Can you make it easier on them? Do they want them in boxes? Do they want them in bags? Or is there any way to make this chore for them a little bit easier tomorrow?
We have to consider that your letter carrier is going to be walking by your house or driving by your house. So make it so that it's accessible to them.
Yeah.
So they don't have to stop their vehicle if they're driving and bend over too far. You know, it's nice when it's hanging from the actual mailbox, but our volunteers will be out there getting ahead of us, hopefully. So
are you partnering? So I think in years past, haven't you partnered with the Boy Scouts?
So we have Boy Scouts, we've got some campuses, Penn State, and
so don't be alarmed if somebody's coming up to your mailbox and taking your goodies.
Don't be alarmed. They'll have a placard inside their vehicle that says Stamp Out Hunger on it.
But they're helping you, which is definitely needed because it's a pretty big job.
Yeah, it's an undertaking. Yeah. Last year we collected around 80,000 pounds.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
in one day.
In one day.
Yeah.
So
and then where does it go?
So that goes to the Second Harvest Food Bank, and they're relying on that. You know, after the winter months, they're depleted.
Right.
So they're depending on this huge food drive.
Right. And especially now as kids are preparing to get out of school, they don't have those meals prepared for them at school like they normally do. So summertime is really a vital time. You know, we think around the holidays it's really needed, but it is needed year round.
It is, and it's a sad instance, but 1 out of 7 people in our area are food insecure.
Right.
And 1 out of 5 children. So this is very important for them.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing I know, you know, Second Harvest will quite often say to us, you know, if you're in doubt about whether or not to donate something, just check the expiration date. Just make sure that it is, you know, within, you know, being good to use. Sometimes things get in our cupboards and we kind of forget about how long we've had them. So take a quick look at those as well before you donate.
So if you don't want to donate food, you can also donate this day a monetary check and have that written out to the Second Harvest Food Bank.
Okay.
You place it in an envelope addressed to the Second Harvest Food Bank, and your letter carrier will pick that up. Does not need to have postage on it.
Right.
We'll make sure that they get that.
But make it out to Second Harvest.
Make that out to Second Harvest. They can, with their buying power, they can turn $25 into 3 weeks worth of meals.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, we do the food collection in November, and that fact and figure always surprises me how much what they can do and they can turn into.
Really
so
incredible.
yeah, so if you don't want to be hauling your cans out there, just write a little check.
Right.
You probably don't want cash out there though, right?
Oh, definitely not cash.
Yeah.
No.
If they forget Saturday and then think, oh my gosh, Monday morning, is there some way that they can make a donation to Second Harvest in the U.S. Postal Service name as part of Stamp Out Hunger?
Well, you can also, are you speaking
like
monetarily?
That or donations, yeah. It should just be a part of the campaign if they forget on Saturday.
Well, we have drop-off sites that I'd like to speak about.
Sure.
But you can also bring your food to the Second Harvest Food Bank and make your donation there.
Donation right there. That's perfect. Again, it is tomorrow, so get your goods out or write that check. And again, like we said, that you know your postal carrier might be picking it up, or it might be some volunteers ahead of them that are coming to pick it up for them. So don't be alarmed if you see somebody picking it up.
Yeah, and if you miss your letter carrier, we're going to have 6 drop-off sites: Liberty Plaza, St. Jude's, St. George's. Drawing a blank with the other ones.
Yeah, go to the Postal Service website. I bet it'll tell you there. Yeah. Perfect. Kevin, it's great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Enjoy that sunshine out there.
That's the plan.
Yeah. We'll be right back.